Oh, that's fine.
We do have this up here.
Oh, we do have that one.
Oh, there's music.
There we go.
I wonder if I sit down like this, maybe it'll...
However you want.
Where's your phone?
Sit as comfortable as uncomfortable as you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah. You can sit down. You can sit down. I'm just messing with you, Max. All right, here we go.
Max, please maintain that stance the entire show. Could not. The whole show. We're gonna have Max plank for a segment tonight. See how long we can do it from live and plank.
Well, I mean, it's what I do in my
Cool. Max, how long can you plank?
I haven't done a test yet, but maybe around 2 minutes.
Nice. Not good. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah.
Around there. That's just an estimate.
When you get to college and you have the beer belly, you're gonna need to do planks every night.
Right.
Every night.
And the ramen noodles belly.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese
Ramen
belly.
noodles comes before the beer belly. You get tired of the ramen noodles. We have 13 so far.
You'll be able to go. You'll be able to watch questions, won't you?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. That's true. Whoa.
All right.
Hey. We got to figure out who this toy from the past is that's going on TV.
There we go.
That's not the right one. That's the right
We
one.
got 20 viewers yet.
14,
Bush Apple Light.
14. Everybody's sleeping tonight?
15.
Or what? Had more people on my 20-minute preview.
You did?
Yes,
Well, that's because
I
it was
did.
just you.
I did.
That's because it was just you.
You got
Hi guys, Wayne Roberts. Pop figure height. Well, yeah, there's a lot of pop figure height. There's a lot of pop figure height. We were actually over there, looking over a few pops, as a matter of fact. Well, welcome everyone. Lego Max is back.
Welcome to the show. A little bit of a different crew tonight.
Episode 15. Mark the accountant has jet lag. Let's see here. Rexcellence is not here either.
Rex was having a day, so he took personal night.
And everybody needs a, what do they call them now, Max?
I don't know.
When you want to take the day off.
Oh, maybe just chill.
Chill day. There you go. Chill day.
Never had one.
You ever had a chill day?
Never had one.
Chill day.
Mike hasn't had a day.
I only get them when I'm sick.
When was the last time
You work 8 days a week, right, Mike?
last time you had a day off so we could laugh?
Yeah. Let's see. Last time I had a day off.
Christmas?
That's impossible. There's
Well,
toys
let's
all
see,
around.
July
If you
4th, I worked the
There's a
ice
lot to
cream
do on
shop.
Christmas.
No, I think it might have been Christmas.
Nice. You got another one coming up? Here,
Oh no,
December
Easter.
25th.
Easter.
Oh, Easter,
I
okay.
had Easter up.
Took the full day off.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Impressive. I think so.
All right. Well, we got a little bit of a show tonight.
Yeah.
It's,
I think we'll be fine.
just because we're missing a couple people doesn't mean we can't
I
have
bet.
fun. So
Mental Health Day. Thank you, Beth.
mental health day.
Thank you.
That's right. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I have my dinner laid out in front of me. So
Look at this guy.
this is my supper, and then I got my dessert. So
This nutritionist isn't watching, is she?
probably not. I hope not.
No, Mental Health Day.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
roll
see.
into-
Greetings. Well,
Greetings.
greetings, everyone.
Yeah.
Anybody that you know birthdays or anything, Max? Okay. Did you have any? Nothing? Taylor, any birthdays?
I can't remember. I have to check Facebook
Yeah,
for
I don't
those.
even know when people's birthdays are
Yeah.
anymore, for things like that.
I just wait for the
You'll be
notification.
like, hey, your brother's birthday's today. Oh,
I think,
yeah, better.
I think we'll do a birthday club for the store. That way
Yeah.
I'll know everybody's birthday.
We'll have it on the wall.
Well, yeah, we can do something like that, but
We're gonna have a little bit of wall.
people sign
We
up
just
for.
need to add that to the sell sheet when people.
Yeah,
sell
You're
well,
not kidding.
well, I think for customers that buy stuff in the store, if they don't mind giving us their name and their email address,
Oh.
we'll do like a birthday club,
Right,
and we'll mail them a coupon on their birthday.
right. Toys from the past, scoops, coupon.
Yeah, we'll do something, and maybe not just birthdays. Maybe we'll throw some other stuff out there.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what it was from.
I know you didn't.
I failed.
They like-
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Frank likes it.
Frank likes it. I blew it. I blew it on that deal. Addy, you know what that shirt's from? No. Aiden? You probably know, don't you?
What?
Mike's shirt. You know? I blew it.
Is it last?
Hey! You're reading off there.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
reading it. Not fair. Not fair. That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, loyalty rewards. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Birthdays.
Yeah,
Loyalty
we'll
rewards.
do some loyalty rewards. Soon as we get the new store up and running here in about a month.
Yeah.
Roughly a month. 3 to 4 weeks.
It's a bit of a project still.
It is. The warehouse, we got a little bit of a reprieve. We got until the end of August now. But we are still having a toy auction in
1
8
week,
days.
1 day.
Yeah.
1 week, 1 day.
8 days at the bingo hall. So not this Thursday, not tomorrow. A week from tomorrow, we'll be having a big blowout toy auction. 5 o'clock, 4400 North 48th Street, Superior Bingo Hall.
Till everything sells, basically.
Everything sells,
And it goes all night till we're done.
Yeah, I was
So-
over there today and found some pretty good stuff.
So yeah, everybody, come on down, check that out. We had, 5 before COVID, before
5.
5. So we gotta finish them up.
Yep, we had 5 auctions. We got enough to do 5 more.
And we're gonna do that in how many auctions? 2?
3.
3. Okay. So 5 auctions worth in 3 auctions. So it's gonna be plenty of stuff.
There'll be 1 in July and then there'll be 2 in August.
Let's see, what's new to discuss? What'd you bring?
Oh, we got a few new things in this week. We got
Pretty sweet movie.
1955 edition Playmobil, Marty McFly, Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. We got some of those in.
Eric Pearson in.
And then we got the gallery statue of the Iron Giant Superman edition. We've got a few of those. We do have some stuff that shipped. I just didn't have time to write stuff down, but it'll be here by this time next week.
That's
So,
right.
we did have about $1,000 processed today from our wholesaler. I won't know until
It's a mystery.
midnight. Yeah, I won't know until midnight what it was. Hoping that maybe it's some carbonized Mandalorians.
I'm hoping for that attack of clowns wave.
Could be a wave if it is that much money. So that could be right about 8 cases, somewhere around there. That's possible.
We'll put it up. The second it comes in, we'll put it up and show everybody what it is.
Yeah.
Like what came in this week. Well, this came in this week. And you knew it was coming down.
Yeah. There's a few other things that shipped. I have terrible memory. I really do.
It's good when you have this much stuff to have a bad memory.
Yeah.
That way, easy come, easy
Well,
go.
the great thing is when I dig, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
That's-
I don't remember that. So.
Hides his own Easter eggs kind of deal.
It's the same with TV shows. I can finish it, and then a year later, I can re-binge the entire series
Didn't
and not
remember
know
it.
what's going on. So it works.
They have a name for that as you get a little bit older.
No, I'm afraid of that.
Okay.
Whoa, a couple other new things.
Yep.
I just now got this. For those of you that feel you need these,
We got him.
it's an option, I think.
Yeah.
It does have adjusters so that you can make it tighter. I think it pinches it right here so you can make it tighter. This is the skull, which is obviously now mine. We got the Wolfman. We got the Creature
Dracula.
and Dracula. So we got masks. If you want a really cool mask to wear around town, these are pretty cool.
We're not trying to compete with Beth either here.
No, not competing with Beth. They were offered by one of our wholesalers, and I said I'd take a few and try them out.
Right. Well, and as you've seen, everybody's going to them.
Well, yeah, Walmart and Sam's Club starting next Monday.
Menards,
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Requiring you to wear.
places I frequent.
We
Starbucks.
will still make it optional in the store. If you want to wear it, we don't judge.
Yeah, Wayne Roberts, I think we could stretch one out for you. I think you could get one.
Oh, they're big. Trust me,
Yeah.
they're pretty big.
Wayne's,
That could go all the way around.
Wayne's comparing his head to a watermelon. So
Trust me, that would fit a watermelon.
good. Watermelon approved.
Yep. So, definitely
Then the Playmobil, you talked about Back to the Future. So do we have one time machine left?
I believe we do.
You have
We
one
have
time machine.
time machine left to go with these guys.
So that being said, might need to get them.
Yep.
Masked Crusaders. That's good.
Did find out that I got an email yesterday from NECA. They lost the license to Godzilla, and they sent me out an email saying, order these before they're gone. That's it. No more Godzilla.
So where's the license going?
We don't know. And so I was out of the 7 items available when I ordered. I was able to get in a case of the 50s version and the 60s version. I couldn't get any of the newer versions. So we do have a little bit of Godzilla coming in. We do have some really expensive Godzilla figures when we open the new store, along with a Joker and some other stuff.
There's a Joker, some other stuff. There's some of the stuff that we're featuring here tonight.
We got some good stuff.
Kind of, I guess you could say a vintage horror section in a way. It's not too old, but I mean.
You wanna explain them?
Yeah, go ahead and show some.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of horror stuff. It was a huge collection. Guy was super into Freddy Krueger, so a bunch of Freddy Krueger stuff, old and new. We've got like NECA, Mezco, McFarlane. He also was super into like Jason, and then
Let's see it.
yeah. So this is the Cult Classic series, which we got a
wave
bunch
1?
from that series.
Series 1?
Yeah, series 1.
So that's a oldie.
Yeah, and I mean, he also had a bunch of Leatherface. We have probably 8 18-inch figures as well. His daughter actually brought in the Beetlejuice, and also Creature, which is by Diamond Select. And it was just a lot of stuff, a lot of it you don't see that often. I mean, there was like a Nancy figure,
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger and stuff. And so, I mean, it was a lot of fun going through and just, yeah, crazy amount of stuff.
Oh, Steve Bay, hi.
What's up, Steve?
Hey, your mom's watching. What's
What's
the
up,
dog? What's the dog's name?
The dog's name?
Nova.
Yeah, Nova.
Nova was over the hill today. Saw him right in the front seat of the car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she had him right in the front. No. Don't tell her.
Just asking.
Don't tell her.
Well, now she knows.
Facebook. No, I was just looking at all of her pictures on Facebook. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, I just saw her post. That would be creepy. That would be creepy. Lego Max, yeah, Lego Max is here. Lego Max, yeah.
Back from vacation.
Back from vacation.
Yep.
How was it?
Lego things coming out
Well, as far as like new Lego stuff,
that you've seen, like in your world, what are Lego people looking forward to?
well, there is a new wave of Lego sets. It was originally going to come out on August 1st. It's all the new Star Wars stuff. Now they kind of treat, if you know Lego, then you know that they'll treat the Star Wars stuff very differently. So like they'll release every single other theme in like June. Like for the Star Wars stuff, they'll release it like in August for some reason. I don't know. But this new Star Wars wave is based off, well, some are based off of season 7 of the Clone Wars. So
Which
it's
are cashing
has
on
some
that.
stuff in there, and that'll probably going to be a pretty penny over time. But and as far as like toys in the past, we did get a couple of minifigures recently in. Would you like me to discuss those or?
Just a couple.
No, we got a pretty good handful. We don't have them at the store here today. So I brought a couple from my collection that are identical to the ones that are for sale at Toys in the Past.
Yeah, duplicates, of course.
Yeah, I'm a Lego collector, so it's often that you find that. But the first one that I'm going to show off here is a Death Watch Mandalorian. You've heard me talk about this person, or like this Mandalorian, pretty often, just because he's a pretty common figure. But at the same time, he can go for a lot now because of the season 7 of Clone Wars, and the fact that he only ever came out in 2 sets. One of the sets, even though it was cheap, same time they're pretty high desired because people like to get large collections of the Death Watch. As you can see, he has front torso printing, this helmet mold, which he does have a special face print, which is kind of different, makes him an official Mandalorian. And then he has this helmet, which has some simple printing on it. Simple figure, has a jetpack, but overall still pretty high desired. And we have 4 of them at Toys in the Past, so pretty cool. Next up, we have the classic Phase 1 clone based off of the original seasons of the Clone Wars. For front and back torso printing, front face printing, and kind of some, like I said with the Mandalorian, just some basic printing for the helmet with the clone. Now these figures are probably more high desired than the Death Watch Mandalorian because this is just the basic clone trooper. So therefore, you want to get a lot because
New army there.
yeah, get as many as you can. So that's what main people think. So that's why that they're pretty penny, but overall they're just some printing. Now this other figure, it's kind of interesting what Lego did because this is a clone ARF trooper. I got it correct this time.
ARF or ARC?
That I do not know. Like ARF.
ARF.
Kind of like BARF or not. Well,
ARF.
yeah, ARF. But yeah, so as you can see, now what's interesting about this figure is that he has the exact same printing as the basic clone. But the only thing different is this new helmet mold, well, new at the time, but now it's originally released in 2012, so this is 8 years old. Just some pretty interesting printing on there, which makes it pretty special. This helmet mold only came out in 2 sets, including the minifigure. It was 2 different variants. So this came in a battle pack, and the other variant came in another battle pack much later. Next up is a figure that came in the exact same battle pack as the ARF Trooper, the Bomb Squad Trooper. Now, I'm starting off a lot of desired figures, what I have here. So this is another really desired figure because it's an orange helmet mold, which they only ever did for this figure. It has the white printing on it to show like that it was almost painted on in a way, but also on the torso has orange arms and front and back printing, a basic clone head. And I don't know much about the Bomb Squad Trooper from the Clone Wars show, but I do know that it has a lot of interest in the LEGO community. Now the final figure that I'm going to show off as far as like visuals go is the basic Stormtrooper. This is probably as basic as a Stormtrooper can get. It has the classic Stormtrooper head, only front and back printing on the Stormtrooper. I personally like these versions of the Stormtrooper because it actually has it where it's like almost like identical to what Stormtrooper would be wearing under the mask. It has the face, only front face printing, kind of showing off a facial expression. Also, I think I've told us in the past, we have 4 of these. We also have 2 of the Bomb Squad. And people also like to collect the Stormtrooper, even though it came out in so many other sets. This is a pretty good version because it's just generic. I mean, nowadays LEGO made a brand new mold where it almost made this front part like almost loop over to where it's like almost on his torso. So now these are going to be pretty nice for whoever wants to collect them. Now, as far as other stuff that I can't show, we have some Space Police figures, including one minifigure where it's kind of like this green alien that's really tall, and it includes a mold that was only ever for that figure to represent that he has 4 arms. We have some Mars mission aliens, a ton of those, including some Mars mission astronauts, a couple other Star Wars figures, and 2 builds. One was Plo Koon's starship, and another was Luke's land speeder. And other than that, another thing that I wanted to note, because I'm back, I want to try and focus on the bricks part, or like the bricks area where like you can
Dump
pick up
bins?
your keys. Yes, the dump bins, because I feel like that's been really, like, people have been telling me to do that, and so then I've just been busy doing minifigures and other sets, so I'm going to try and focus my attention on that, so.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. To process that dump bin stuff, that takes up a lot of your time not to take it all down and dump it. So.
Yeah, to look for the blocks.
Yeah, we gotta find some. Yeah, like I said, some idiot dumps one whole thing of mega blocks in there. I don't know. We were talking about crowdfunding earlier. Hayden and I were talking about crowdfunding projects and ones that are like complete success. Talking about the one right now is a complete success.
Well, Hasbro Pulse announced a couple of days ago basically that they were going to do the Sentinel for Marvel Legends. It's a 26-inch Sentinel, and it like lights up in the chest, lights up in the eyes. And their goal was 6,000. They set like a 45-day clock.
Right.
And within like a day, they hit 6,000.
Right, 45-day clock, and they set the goal for 6,000 in one day.
One day, yeah. And so then in the description it says for every 1,000 more they're going to throw something in. And so when they hit 7,000, a day later, they threw in a master mold head, and then basically they're at 10,000 now. So they've thrown in a couple things of new another figure.
I want to explain how these people then get this figure.
Yeah,
You're
anyone who
committed.
backs it just gets all the extra stuff that they throw in. Every 1,000 more back.
How tall is he?
He's probably like from the table. He's probably about that.
He'll be their largest.
28 inches?
Yeah, so it'll be the,
26 and a half.
26 and a half.
so either will that be the largest?
Yeah, well,
figure that
be the
has
largest
this?
Marvel Legends figure out there. That's for sure.
He is considered a legend. Marvel
Yeah.
Legends.
Yeah.
So he's true scale to
Right.
a 6-inch figure.
Yeah, they have
Right.
a photo on the,
The photo on
website.
the website matches
And he's
them
got
on
a
that scale.
table that comes with him, and
I think Toys from the Past should help fund this project.
We'll be ordering 2.
Two.
We got 2 stores.
Two. We got 2
We
now.
got a display.
All right, we talked about today. We hope to get 1, so
Yeah.
we'll take 2.
We'll take 2.
Who knows, you might get that special item.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Hayden's you're in for a few items, aren't you?
Yeah, I backed it. Yeah.
Hayden's a backer.
I-
This is a Marvel investor.
Yes, I have too many not to back it. I just started my X-Men shelf.
So, yeah, that's the sail barge was similar. Taylor, if you've ever seen that sail barge, that was that was a crowd project. We got 2 of those, so you might as well.
Well, everything on display here.
Yeah. So that's a pretty good success so far. A lot of those things, those crowdfunding. If you want to get people involved, do Marvel, do Star Wars, do things like that. That's how you fund a project. That's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited to see him.
Yeah, it'll be sweet.
And he's still how many days left to fund it?
There's still 40 days.
40
left.
days left. Out
Who
of the
knows
whole
how many
thing,
more
so
backers they'll get.
there's going to be a lot, man.
So
Yeah,
for
you
every
were-
1,000 backers, they keep adding a piece.
Not this last 1,000.
No, they had to backtrack on that.
They
Like,
had
we can't develop any
things
more pieces
lined up,
for
and
him.
then, yeah, now there's just too many backers.
You put outfits for him? And then what are you doing next?
If they'll, yeah,
Weapons?
start throwing more in.
Sunglasses? Exactly. So they're like, we can't keep doing that. But no, that's good news that happened because
Yeah, it's
I'm pretty excited about seeing it.
yeah. So it'll come with 2 6-inch figures with it, and then 3 heads.
Well, looking forward to that. We had a lot of Smurfs coming this week too. Thank you to the guy that brought in all the Smurfs. He's a Hot Wheels guy, Hot Wheels hunter. So these are just some that I brought over that were a little bit, they were pretty cool. I like Smurfs quite a bit. These range from the guy in the middle there, 1969.
We do get a custom one.
Oh, there's a custom Smurf up there. That's Harley Quinn. That's the Harley Quinn Smurf. Local customizer in town here. A quick return on it too. But yeah, she's pretty sweet. She's pretty cool. And she's got a spike needle there. I don't know what Harley Quinn would have in that. Probably some form of poison would be my guess. But yeah, 1969. So this was the original run of the 69 Littles. You got the little thing. Anybody ask me anything fun? 7,000 was battle damaged hands. Oh, 7,000 battle damaged hands.
Yeah, Battle Damage King was in there too.
So I was trying to figure out again how many Smurfs there are in circulation. The BlueBuddies.com, which is their little group there online for Smurf collectors, they don't even know. So Smurfs are endless. They never stop producing. They don't know where they came from. Jeez, where do you find Smurfs? Max? Where do they live? See? Max doesn't know. He knows
In the
everything.
rabbit holes.
The forest. Thank you. The
Live in the
forest.
mushroom.
They live in the mushrooms. That's why these were cool because the mushrooms always broken off, and to have see that's how they break. But to have these 40-year-old Smurfs still have their mushroom, it's pretty cool.
So can I ask Jared?
Sure.
So you're a Smurf collector, right?
Yeah.
So what is your favorite Smurf you've ever collected?
Boy, what a great question. Wow.
Good question.
My favorite Smurfs are the athletes. So the baseball, the pitcher and the catcher and the batter, that set together is probably my favorite set. But my favorite Smurf of all time is my little gold Smurf, probably 1969, small. He's painted. He's blue like everybody else, but all of the rest of his outfit's complete gold. So he's kind of rare too. So I like him quite a bit. But just Smurfs in general, you always find a different. Like all of a sudden out of nowhere, you'll be like, wow, this guy actually has the fishing pole is not broken. So he becomes kind of, fun to me because I love to fish.
When Roberts says Smurfette was busy.
Yeah, she was busy. She was the only gal in town.
Jason says France, but I thought they were from Spain.
Well-
Isn't Peyo from Spain?
Well, yeah, it was a comic book in like the 1957.
Was that France?
So we'd have to look it up. I think it was in France. I think it was a French comic book. We're gonna have to do some research on the French comic book, The Smurfs. But yeah, the Germans made the figures popular. So, oh, and beer drinking Smurf is in here. He's kind of like the Germans didn't care. They'd make any kind of Smurf, you know, beer drinking Smurf. That was fun. That's a celebratory Smurf. And in the United States, they didn't produce the beer drinking Smurf because they're a kid's toy, as you imagine.
What's the rarest, most expensive Smurf?
There's arguments about that right now, but I'd still, she's number 2 in some lists, but I'd still say the one I would want the most is still the pink baseball player.
Baseball Smurfette?
Baseball Smurfette. She's got the bat just like the boy does. She's got a pink uniform. There's a top 5 list that changes every week on there about like the rarity level of Smurfs on this site I follow. But she's always top 5 and if not top 1. So if you ever have a Smurf with a pink baseball uniform with a baseball bat in her hand, come down to Toys from the Past. See us. But yeah, I mean, always look for Smurf stuff. The rare 1969, they're really little. Any Smurf with blue feet and not the white, usually pretty good, other than like this guy, because he's obviously at the beach. Anything with an accessory, because all the accessories are always lost. That's why it's rare that this guy's not broken off, because you know he's 35 years old. Someone didn't break that off of there yet.
Tanya Powell used to eat Smurfberry Crunch.
Did she?
Said it was fun to eat. It was a very Smurfy breakfast treat.
See, your mom wasn't creeped out completely. She's still on here.
Yeah.
So. And Nova is feeling better, she said. So that's strong. But yeah, Smurfs in general, I liked the football Smurf when I was a kid because they have the quarterback, and then the other Smurf, you know, is the receiver, and he's diving, and they had that little platform, and he would dive and catch the ball, but that platform would always break. So Wayne Roberts, I had a Smurf Power Wheel. Lucky we have the box for it, Wayne. If you want to come get the Smurf Power Wheel, we have that box in the back. No, not Power. Yeah, that would be a big wheel.
That's a big wheel.
Well, Power Wheel would be like.
Did they make a Smurf? Really?
I think he might be talking about the big wheel.
You talking about a big wheel, Wayne Roberts? Or a power wheel? They might have made a power wheel.
They might have made a lot of power. You've seen some weird power wheels.
Yeah. I've
You
seen
sold
some
some
weird
weird.
big wheel.
You sold some weird power.
Your dad?
My dad's checking in, yup. My Dukes of Hazzard, I had the Dukes of Hazzard big wheel and I broke it from day 1.
I had the green
Back right
machine.
tire.
I had the green machine when we were living in Lincoln on 73rd Street. I remember you go down the street, and crank it, and you just go.
Right, do your turns.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was my idea with the Dukes of Hazzard one was I watch the show all the time so it can jump. They can't.
Nope,
Nope.
broke it now.
Big wheels can't jump. Back axle broke right off day 1. So again, TV sometimes can be a little bit misleading. Let's know that, guys. Well, let's see.
Big wheel. Yeah,
Big wheel, yeah. Yeah, we have the box for it.
The box
That's
for it,
about
yeah.
it. Let's see here. Did you bring the Blockbuster movie night set for the next segment? Well, it wasn't your job. It was mine. I forgot it. So we're mixing the next segment, which
It's
is
been a long day.
I set it all up and everything. I was like, oh, we're gonna play the Blockbuster movie night. It's gonna be great. And then it still sits.
See, they told me to bring the Smurf.
Well, the Smurf was what was on my mind at the time. I should have thought about the Blockbuster movie set. So
I mean, is there like, well, do we know much about the
I hope so, because we actually got it. It's still in the package. It's what you bought at the Blockbuster store, which you should wear your outfit one of these days.
I should.
You bought it at the Blockbuster store, and you know it's a trivia game. We saw one unopened, so I thought for the show it'd be fun to open and play, but we didn't get it. So we're gonna have to do that at a different time.
Yep.
Yeah. So that being said, we're gonna go back to a audience suggestion, which was Lego Max's mom that wants to know where Hayden gets his clothes.
Oh.
That's
Well,
what. Yeah.
I mean, I get my clothes kind of from everywhere, you know, thrift stores, stuff like that, you know, the classic.
And it's not silk, folks. I felt it.
Yeah. But
thought
then,
it was silk
I mean,
today.
I get clothes just kind of from all over the place from people. Someone will be like, hey, I found this cool shirt. Do you want it? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. And,
I've done that a couple times.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Just
mean,
give it to
I mean, yeah, I've got some blue pants now from Toys from the Past. So
Those were very
pretty
nice.
Sweet.
Those were very nice. But yeah, she said, well, why doesn't he bring in a bunch of his clothes and like, just, you know, you can show everybody the different stuff each time.
Like a lot of my leather pants, I just get online because no one wants to wear like used leather pants really because it's
Because of the sweat?
sweat. Yeah, well, and you can't really wash them. I mean, so it's kind of great.
Well, what do you do with them? You just like
You
chamois them out or
You
what?
steam them.
Can
You gotta
you
steam 'em?
it.
Can you dry clean them?
You can dry clean them, but you
Well, with
don't.
his money, I'm sure he does directly.
I just we got a steamer at home. I'll steam them out. You know, works.
No, I would do the same thing. I just wondered how people clean them out.
I don't think I've ever wore leather pants.
No?
We should all get a pair.
Do they,
I think it's
do
good.
they have leather stretch pants? Because mine would have to be a little bit stretchy.
Nacho Libre yet?
Not to say anything strange, but do they have a 44 waist skinny jean leather pants?
I think the next segment would be ripped pants.
Exactly.
That says episode 16, Hayden's Fashion Show.
Hayden's Fashion Show. It's called Off the Rack with Hayden Corn. We've already went over the full. Deal for it. So back to what we were talking about not too long ago. If anybody listened or have a new soundtrack in mind, because Rex Jaycox bought me the Forrest Gump soundtrack at a garage sale for 33 cents. So that being said, I'm going to say what Beth said. It's the best movie soundtrack I've ever had. I love it. So 33 cents. Now that is a steal.
Yes.
And so I watched Forrest Gump last night because I listened to the soundtrack all day, so I basically had to do it. So that being said, has anyone had any garage sale finds yet this year? Aiden?
I haven't
Come
gone to
on.
a garage sale
Not one?
this year. Yeah, none.
No? You
I
got
found the puzzle.
Yeah. Just a puzzle?
Yeah.
Where you get that? Did you get a model, didn't you, or was that a state sale?
Oh no, that was the garage. Yeah, I got my Back to the Future model.
You got a Back to the Future model at the garage sale.
Yeah.
Max?
I usually find most of my Lego collection actually at garage sales. That's a fun fact.
That's pro tip right there.
Yep.
Any pieces?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as far as like usually,
What are the addresses?
Yeah.
Houses you hit.
usually when I'd go there, if there's like good Lego stuff, then I'd buy it all. So, but I mean, Nintendo's like small. But as far as like recent stuff, my family and I, we usually do a lot of garage sale hunting, and because of how everything's going with the virus, there just isn't much.
I know. I started seeing, I think last week I saw the most signs I've seen yet for sales. So that being said, I think they were thinking it's either going to shut back down, and I better do my sale now, or they're coming out of it a little bit in their own mind. But for us garage sellers, it has been a tough run, been a tough summer. I got what Rob again? I just got a 1976 Cylon Raider for 50 cents. See?
Nice.
See? I mean, this stuff's
There's
still
still
out
good
there.
stuff.
Yeah, this stuff's still out there. I got a couple of McStompers at the garage sale this year. I got, just $2 or $3. I can find Smurfs. There's a lot of Smurfs at garage sales. A lot of vinyl.
Yeah.
That being said, did you talk about the auction
No.
yet?
No.
Well, Waverly auctions on Tuesday nights, and there's going to be the Thursday night auctions in 8 days. But Waverly auctions out of Waverly, which is under the umbrella Bretta Brothers, Lincoln Estate Sales, New Generation, Toys from the Past, the whole group. So Tuesday nights, 5 p.m.
Yep.
What did we go to last night?
We were done at 7:30.
7:30, and basically people come out, they bring their stuff and consign it with, the auction company, Waverly
There was
Auction.
some good stuff last night. Some old Lego, vintage Lego.
Yeah, and
stuff.
I didn't get it. And
yeah.
Troy Reddle, who's
Troy,
probably
he might be watching. I don't
no,
know.
he's probably playing Legos
Oh, he
because he
probably-
got the set.
Or he's playing games, board games.
Yeah,
We did buy a few.
Troy Reddle, a board game extraordinaire.
Yep.
But
And
Yeah.
pilot at the same time.
yeah, he got the Legos. But yeah, come on out there and gosh, it was only 80 degrees last night, so it was perfect.
Perfect. The clouds rolled in and covered the sun.
I mean, it's
Jared.
yeah, we did barbecue.
Smoked some pork butts.
Yeah,
and
bigger
had
as
some
barbecue.
Amazing barbecue sandwiches. So.
And Lila and Ollie helped too. My little ones. But
And just pretty much sold out.
we did. We kept a couple sandwiches aside for the kid that was helping, but
Yeah.
we sold them out. So it was a good deal. Bigger's barbecue. I was figuring I was gonna name signage up, but we had a good time, and a lot of people came out. But if you want to consign anything, you got something to sell, just bring it out.
Get
to
a hold of
Waverly.
me.
Get a hold of him.
Get a hold of me.
Yep, Mom and Dad, you heard that one. Get a hold. Put some stuff out there. But we'll be doing food again next week too. So, and then again we'll be at the bingo also. Two auctions next week.
Two auctions next week.
Tuesday and Thursday. So that's gonna be quite a bit.
Busy times. Yeah, busy times.
Yeah, I had a good day yesterday. It was good, man. It was a good day. So go ahead, bud.
Well, if we're looking for something to do because there's not much people here with us, as like for our show set, I have an idea of something that we can do.
What's that?
Well, because of the virus and everything, we've all been like rewatching or watching like old stuff or like stuff that like
Right.
we used to watch just for fun. And so, what is something that we've recently rewatched? Because I know you watched your.
Oh, what have we rewatched? That's a good question. I've had some good ones. I was going through Tron because it's been so long. And you forget, you look at the years on those. Tron Legacy was already 10 years ago.
No.
That didn't make me feel very young, I can tell you that. I remember when I was thinking, hey, Jeff Bridges is going to be back in Tron Legacy. Yeah, it's 11 years ago I said that. And so, yeah,
He still probably looks the same today as he did 10 years ago.
that's true.
He can look older, but he can look younger too.
But how does he sound the same? How does his voice not change over the years?
He just has that awesome.
You know,
voice.
I went on Tron, like you were saying, I went and looked up his age because I'm thinking, his voice hasn't changed in 35 years. You know, it sounds like that.
How old is he then?
Right, how old was he then? He was 33.
No, well now then.
33 for the original
I
Tron.
thought he was 33, yeah. We might get that from the audience, but yeah, I thought he was 33. Oh, sorry.
So he's
Sorry, I'm
33 and 81.
Maybe he was 27. We're going to go to the audience on that. I looked it up. He's either 27 or 33.
Roughly 70. 70 to 73.
He was born in 1949. I know that, so he is 70.
So he'd be 71. 70,
Yeah.
71. See, I'm great.
Because my dad was born in 50, and I was thinking my dad could have started Tron. That's what, we're about the same age, but
Cool.
yeah. So I
He
did.
went a little different direction.
Yeah, he did. That's all right. That's all right. I watched the complete. See, complete Rambo series. That's something you could do. You? What you watched?
I've just been watching a whole bunch of things. A little bit of Clone Wars because I wanted to kind of get that refresh for the new season. I really like the Star Wars.
Any
Clone
movie
Wars,
else?
but as
Yeah.
far as other stuff, I don't know.
I've been watching everything, really. I mean, I'm at the store a lot, so I'll throw something on, you know. We played Clash of the Titans today, so that was pretty sweet. But otherwise...
Got to watch it today, though.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
that was cool, that last scene with the Kraken and everything.
We were gonna watch Can't Buy Me Love, but I watched the first minute of it, and then I saw the credits the other day when we were in the store.
Yeah.
We turned it on. You know, it was like,
Sometimes we'll put a movie on and
Then it gets busy.
well, because we were looking for a Kelly Preston movie,
yeah, oh yeah.
and they pulled those all.
It's been a bad week for
I know.
that kind of stuff. We lost Kelly Preston, Maya Rivera from Glee, for all of those who like Glee.
Glee's a cursed show.
It is.
I'll tell you that.
I do. I've seen Glee too, all the way through.
I watched every episode.
They're all
They're all
leaving,
going.
all going.
I know.
Thanks for-
It's kind of crazy.
Well, that's not this show though. That's Glee, so we're okay.
Yeah, we're good here.
We're fine.
We're down a couple tonight, but
I know, they're dropping like flies.
They're still alive, though, so
That's a good point. That's a good point.
they're just working.
Old Clash or New Clash? Old Clash.
Yeah, old Clash.
Old Clash.
I did enjoy the new Clash of the Titans, but it just wasn't old Clash of the Titans.
And if anyone has Kraken figures that they want to bring in, buy, sell, or trade.
We'll take those.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a Kraken again.
Mike's, because
I sold two a couple of years ago. I regret it a little bit. So.
since you haven't really, have you seen any since? You sold your two? No. Haven't seen them since. That's how rare those are. So, yeah,
I
old,
think
yeah.
Troy might have bought my one in the box.
I tagged him. I don't think he's watching that. He's playing Monopoly. That's all right.
I watched Total Recall. I remember.
Oh,
You remembered. You recalled.
I remember that I watched
Well,
Total Recall.
he watched Schwarzeneggers.
How do you know you didn't see it the first time?
It was actually my first time. I just remember that I watched it like a couple of weeks ago, and it was my first time ever watching it, and I enjoyed it. I mean, of course, it wasn't animated, so all of like the action scenes were real, or not
Right.
real. Well, not like real, but like
Well, it was still a movie.
I don't
You're
know
right.
how real Watto was. Is that his name, Watto, or
Yeah.
yeah? Wait a second. The guy on his chest, was his name Watto, really? When you think about it, Star Wars had Watto. Was it Watto?
We're gonna need your help here, Corey. Eric was watching Supermarket Sweep. See,
Oh, jeez.
but they've been pushing Supermarket Sweep at us too. I've noticed that. Anybody, the Total Recall, we Total Recall fans here.
Yeah, what was the name of the growth thing living on the guy?
Leo, someone's no,
Oh, it's not. Who said that?
no, I did. I'm just refreshing. Leo, yeah, Supermarket Sweep. The second you turn Netflix on, they're throwing that at you. If you remember that show.
I
you probably didn't have to ever endure that.
I mean, yeah, my family and I, we seen it on Netflix. We just turned it on and watched one episode.
Nope. This show made it that long.
Was that with that Mark Summers guy?
Yeah.
I like that show.
I like Double Dare.
Double Dare was great.
I like Double Dare. Do they still do Double Dare? Anybody?
Quato.
Quato,
That's what
Mr.
it was.
Quato, Jason Lears.
I knew it sounded like Watto.
Shout out to Jason Lears too. Thank you for helping sort. You know, a lot of Star Wars stuff came out. We talked about that.
I
Yeah.
didn't talk about that.
Oh my gosh! I'm glad Jason Lears popped his name up
Yeah,
there.
let's see.
How many?
One collection that came in the other day had 849 loose Star Wars figures.
849 loose Star Wars.
So
figures.
if you're gonna be looking for some rares, we got Revan, we got Malik,
Yeah.
a bunch of Jedis. We got a complete Jedi Temple
Hi Timothy.
play set. I mean, 849 figures.
What'd you set up?
About 100 and some
That's
clones.
the Jedi Temple.
And then the same day, about an hour later, we got 279 carded figures from 95 Power of the Force up through Saga. Those will be out over here. I mean, when we open, we're probably going to have over 1,000, maybe 1,500 loose Star Wars clamshelled up and for sale.
Yep. Hayden's been sorting and pricing.
Yep.
That's what he's been doing.
It's been a lot of work.
It's been a lot of work. Anytime there's that much work going on, I try to stay away as much as possible. That way I can let you really focus and get the 850 done.
Well, I'm learning names I never knew. Unknown characters.
That's how you learn about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Yeah.
You price a bunch of things you have no clue about. You sure learn a lot about it fast.
Yeah. Right.
So how many got done? You think?
Like a loose one.
Yeah.
100. 120.
Okay, so
We got about 700 to go.
what's today?
Yeah.
Wednesday. So that's taking you. Okay, it should be done by
Maybe 200.
July
Done by the
25th.
time we open.
Right, July
Yeah.
25th. That should
There's
be.
carded ones though. I mean, I powered through those
And
yesterday.
he does one for me, 10 for the store, too. So that doesn't help. Right? For me, 10 for the store. No, but you've seen some cool ones.
Yeah, some of those clones. I mean, like exclusives that I've never even seen before.
Yeah, we got Disney Park exclusive.
Yeah, we had a bunch of builded droids.
Build a droid, yeah.
You saw those over there, Max. You probably helped.
Yeah, I think I did that. So,
We started on the carded ones.
Max was the only guy that we didn't tell him. He's the one that showed up to help.
Well,
Too much work to be done.
well, I understand that from Hayden's perspective, 890 figures. That's a lot of figures of Star
You
Wars.
sit there.
There.
Are there that many characters?
You,
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Well, I mean, at the same time, when you get duplicates of like
Yeah.
clones, then that's actually.
What was funny? I was.
Guys, we'll take your
I
apparel
did all the
credits.
carded ones yesterday, and then today I was doing all the loose ones, and it was the same ones from yesterday, but just now loose. So refreshing.
But yeah, Hayden's been doing a really good job. And like even like when I did mine, I asked him help finding one, and he'd find it. He's been
Pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's a pretty good with those Star Wars figures. So.
Yeah, you're getting up there in Max's book, Hayden. You're working your way up.
It's all.
You're not quite to Max's stardom yet, but you're working your way up. What'd you do in Omaha? Where'd you go the other day? What's your Lego place called that you like to go to?
Can I say it?
Sure, go ahead.
bricks and minifigs.
Yeah, I went to my family and I decided to go out for a day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mental health day for us, and we went to
Throwback Mental Health
yeah,
Day.
and we went to a numerous amount of stores. But one store we went to was Bricks and Minifigs, and it was I had a pretty interesting time there. They had some new stuff there, but mainly if you go into Bricks and Minifigs, if you've ever been in there, you'll know that there's like a lot of like I don't know. It's hard for me to say if it's like old because it's rare and it's pricey, but at the same time it's like highly desired. And so I had a pretty interesting time there. But yeah, we went out. We were at the lake, but that was just Sunday. Like I said, it was a mental health day for my family.
Save your cash so we can go there because it's like I said, there's some steep items in there,
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Can I say one of the things that I?
Sure.
Oh, they just got an amazing collection of boxed, older, hard to find stuff in a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
the Dark Knight Tumbler, the Black Pearl. I'm not gonna name too much because.
Right. Well, like you got your own brand. Lego Max is protecting his own brand. But yeah, that's cool. Anytime I go out of town, I try to find something that I have common interest in. Try to. But let's see, who we got? Robert Nelson, curious, what resource do you use to price your items, Aiden?
We use sold listings on eBay, and then we also use WordPoint for the further to find stuff.
Yeah. That's the major difference between a lot of things is the sold listings compared to a for sale or buy it now price.
What somebody's asking.
That's big in this world because we all deal with people all the time and they'll come in and they'll say, I saw this on eBay for this much money. Well, this could be $400 on eBay. You know?
Well,
Good.
You know,
This-
I've seen stuff sit on eBay for like years, you know, at like a price. And
Mhm. So we always filter listings through sold listings. So that's the one I usually reference. I didn't know any other accurate ones. Oh yeah, what did Ben say?
eBay's a really
Action
good
411
price
is the
guide.
way.
eBay's a really good price guide for the last 30 days.
Right.
As long as you look at auction prices and not buy it now.
Right, so that's basically what we do, is we go through there and,
For
hey,
pops, we use Pop Price Guide.
yeah, what price guide?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of, there's a whole bunch of different resources out there for each thing. And another thing is how complete is your item, too. So if it's on eBay and you see this item on eBay for $42 but doesn't have his sword or his shield, it's not probably going to be near as valuable. So there's all a lot to it, but we definitely use eBay quite a bit. Old Tonka, stuff like that, WordPoint, things like that don't sell as much, we go to WordPoint. Like nylon trucks that come in from the mid-60s, you can't find it, type it in WordPoint, the last 20 times it sold come up. So. But, hey, thanks Julian, I didn't know if you came in this weekend. I wasn't there near enough, so I didn't know if you made it down from Omaha or not.
It's a new pop.
Oh, what's your Overwatch, Bob?
Yeah, let's see it.
Well, I was tasked to decorate my section of tables. I didn't have much, so I just
Straight up minimalist.
yeah. So I just grabbed an Overwatch pop because I really like the game Overwatch. And so I like the Bastion character. He's a pretty cool guy, and I just grabbed it. And we got a big collection of Funko Pops. I know this is kind of old news, but before I left, I was told that we are going to be getting a big collection of Funko Pops. And then I come into here today, and I just see like a whole corner of the store that's Funko Pops.
Right.
I mean, and I know that some of those can go for like a pretty penny, so it's gonna be pretty interesting.
How many is there? 1,300?
How many Baby Yodas do you have left? The Funko Pops, the large ones.
The child right there?
Yeah, the
Is that
child. The
Big
child.
one,
Yeah.
we have a couple. The small ones, we don't have any.
And we've talked about this. It's not Baby Yoda.
The child.
The child.
I learned this. I learned this, and I came around a little bit. Sorry, I had to reload my deal there. But I came around a little bit because I couldn't figure out myself why they were calling him Baby Yoda. And I got it all figured out now. I think I'm pretty clear on the deal.
Yeah.
So it was quite an ordeal for me. I need to go through and keep watching more Star Wars while we have the time too. Go back and watch Jedi the other night. That was fun. That's always a good movie though. So I mean, but Taylor, you watched anything?
No, I haven't seen anything new.
You haven't watched anything new?
You've been on vacation.
I've been. Yeah, I've been.
Oh,
I've been.
I
I mean, there was.
Climbing mountains.
There was no Wi-Fi in Quinby, Virginia, so I enjoyed myself
man.
thoroughly out in the woods.
Got away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa,
Thanks.
that's a good
Thanks for the
question.
double
What was
thumbs up,
last
Max.
coming up with the options? Eels. Caught eels. You caught what crab you said?
Yeah, there'd be a couple tables full of die cast at each auction.
Couple tables of die cast, Julian, at each option.
Oh, I saw a new Netflix anime called Doro Doro.
Yeah.
Really, really gory
What
and
do you
just
watch?
as good. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it door person? Someone coming in?
No, someone's leaving.
Oh. Yeah, she's bored to death. She's over there tapping it. She's out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there'll be some die cast at the auctions. There'll be a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
How's your t-shirts coming?
I don't know. I didn't get a hold of them today.
Because we're gonna sell. Not only gonna sell just bring in your old t-shirts if they're cool, but we're gonna sell, of course, from the past t-shirts. And so different colors: gray, blue, black, and then is that it, right? Is that it, or is there a white?
Nope, very good, but
Gray, blue, and black. So it'll be similar to the one like you're wearing there.
Yeah,
You're wearing the old one. And that's okay. You were gone. We've gone when the new ones came out anyway. Those were just for fun. So you're not missing out on anything again. But so new shirts will be coming in. What else will be coming in then? New shirts. Gosh, I just can't wait to get the store set up. I can't wait for everybody to get to like come in and see it and
Coming
Man.
soon. It's a mess right now and it doesn't look like anything, but
it's gonna look like something.
the display cases, the majority of them come tomorrow.
Yep.
And then we'll start getting things set up a little bit at a time every day.
Every day. So it's gonna be pretty exciting.
One new thing that did come in this week that I totally forgot to bring was the NECA Iron Maiden Pharaoh. It's cloth, right?
Cloth, yeah,
It's
6
cloth
inch.
robes. Pretty amazing figure.
It was
so
cool.
Anybody that likes Iron Maiden, we got Iron Maiden
They were sitting around the counter too.
sitting right on the counter. So
Basically, we forgot everything for the show.
we did. Yep.
We actually looked at the clock and like, hey, it's 6:07. We should probably go.
Yeah.
So we got in the car and drove over here. I left everything behind, including my coffee cup.
Ooh, I have another thing we can talk about.
Go for it, buddy.
Well,
Got a few minutes left.
I asked the question of what movies that we've been watching, but what movies have we been like not able to see because they've been delayed?
Oh, that's a really good question.
A lot.
Yeah. Lila was just complaining about one of those. What was the? Well, when was Black Widow supposed to come out?
Black Widow was supposed to be
It
out
was
3 months ago.
Yeah,
3 months
May
ago?
1st.
When we got the figures 5 months ago or 6 months ago for
And
Black
by the time the
Widow.
movie comes out, then everybody's gonna want the figures.
Right. Well, we already have them. We went to people that knew they were going to be good.
Yeah. What was it? I remember when my family and I, we liked 007, or at least my dad really likes 007. So we were pretty disappointed when that got pushed back from April all the way to November.
I mean, some movies got pushed back a whole year. Just, wow.
Oh yeah. Well,
Which is crazy.
how about you, Hayden? What have you been like?
I mean, Black Widow, I was
Spinner.
excited about. All the Marvel ones, they just shifted back, you know. 'Cause they had
Yeah, so
to
who's going to
go.
come out first when it starts again, though?
Black
Start with
Widow
Black
would
Widow.
be
Is that what they're going to do?
Yeah.
What are they going to do with Bill and Ted?
Like November 6th is what that says for Black Widow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it going to be like in Disney Plus or?
I don't know.
Snyder Cut of Justice League.
Just what are they going to do with Bill and Ted? Is it going to go straight to,
Hope not.
Gosh.
Oh no, they'll just wait.
They'll just
for the
wait?
theaters to reopen, you know.
So, and then how many people are going to go to the theaters? I mean, what are we going to walk in there at?
Omaha still has they got a theater.
They got a theater open?
Empire Strikes Back is the top of the moneymaker
Right now?
right now.
Wow.
Empire Strikes Back,
They're back on top.
back on top.
It's going to be like.
That's because Back to the Future wasn't playing.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in that argument again. I'm still pretty hurt that Back to the Future went down to Empire, but that's okay. It happens. Lego Max actually apologized to me after the show and he voted against. I like that, buddy. He's like, I gotta apologize for voting against your movie. Thank you, Max. Max is very nice. I'm trying to get any other movies that, because I'm a Bill and Ted fan. Shout out to the chef, League of Extraordinary Collectors, for the phone booth. So,
Oh, Troy just. Yeah,
Oh, there's
that's
Troy.
good.
There's Troy. Troy's watching now. Yep.
Top Gun 2, no, that's been pushed back, I think, until October.
Wonder Woman.
Ghostbusters
Ghostbusters
Afterlife.
Afterlife, we're not gonna see that till next year.
Okay.
That was
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, 1984.
Yeah.
We won't get that until probably late in the year. They're all in the can, ready to go. We
No.
just,
We're gonna be inundated with movies like crazy though when they first come back. I'm gonna get a suit just to wear at the theaters. Kind of, safety suit. Just put it on, plastic.
Hazmat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just for the theaters. Yep.
Goes Marty McFly.
I think that's a pretty good. Wear a mask in the theaters. They said it was like terroristic.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
23rd.
Right.
Well, yeah, if I would have wore this mask
Nope.
into any place before this happened,
But nope.
I would have had the cops called on me.
Yep, we couldn't wear our masks at the Star Wars premiere.
Right, yeah, we couldn't wear helmets or
Nope.
masks.
Nope. Because and they did actually reference the Joker thing. They did actually reference that when they said "Bullets fly." So, but now I am going to wear my mask at the theater with my protective suit.
Well, what I'm thinking is maybe when the theaters reopen,
Oh boy.
we, toys from the past may have to rent a theater or two, but it'll be like every other seat kind of a thing.
Right.
So we
Except
won't
for
be
ours, they'll be right next to
Oh,
each
of
other. Mike and I, we'll just flip the middle thing out.
yeah.
Are you those talkers then? If you're sitting next to each other, you're going to talk the whole movie?
No, I hope not. Those people bother me. You don't talk to movies.
No.
No. I don't even turn my phone off.
I'm the guy that yells at people when they pull up
pull
their
up their
phone
phone.
to get a text and it's bright as hell. I don't care if you get a text and you got it turned way down dark, because then it doesn't affect you that much. But boy, when it's bright,
$14.99 for the Wolfman mask. Bitchin' masks.
oh yeah.
How much for the Wonder Woman in the window asking for a friend? Is she 1,200 or 1,100?
I think she's 1,200.
1,200.
Yeah.
On my group of friends thread, she was popular this week because somebody was milling around out in front of the store. They thought she was really pretty. Or encouraged them to be, not naming any names.
Ah, I see.
Tony Schomer, Chris Hussey. They were quite a fan of Wonder Woman. That's all right. She is cool. But yeah, if we did every other seat, I think that'd be all right. They're looking for business too.
Right.
They're not going to be like, well, maybe we
Right.
shouldn't do that. But if we did every other seat, spray your seat down. I don't know when you get in there. I think it's really good.
Well, I think they'll go in and spray everything down, wipe everything down before the next.
Yeah,
Right.
Showtime is going to be more.
Yeah, they'll be more spaced out. So.
Okay. You know, I went to a movie 2 days before everything shut down, and it was just us. Oh no, there was 2 other people in there. And that was Here and Beyond or something Beyond. One of those that they had anime. Yeah, I didn't really realize how. Yeah, Onward.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here and Beyond. Well, they'd be mad. What? Onward? No, Onward. It's not Here and Beyond. You always say it wrong.
Oh, some other new stuff that did ship that I just remembered. Turtles in Time Series 2, NECA. So if you need those are coming next week.
Oh, good. Turtles in Time
I'm
Series
slowly
2.
remembering all the stuff that I looked at earlier today.
It's been a busy week, month, kind of year so far.
Isn't there a new Ninja Turtles comic coming out? All 3 of the brothers died. One is
Yep.
left. The Last Ronin, right, or something like that.
Only one turtle.
Yeah. Do we know who it is? Do we know the identity of that last turtle?
I didn't look into it that much, but I did see that yesterday. So.
That's like super impressive.
No kidding, man. I can't. Yeah. I about said synonyms are tricky also, man. Synonyms. Synonyms. Synonyms are. Never mind. Forget it. I can't even say it anyway.
Yeah.
Relearning to read. So what's gonna be happening then school wise, Max? So what are you up to?
Well, I'm going to be going to Southwest.
Yeah, well, the fans want to know. They always ask where Max is from.
Yeah, I'm going to be participating in cross country, which practice has started and it's been going pretty well. We've been doing Zooms and we've had workouts because we can't run together as a team. So
You run on Zoom?
no.
You got your phone out and just move it.
Yes.
Hey, mile 7, I swear to God. That'd be mine. It'd be like, what was in the background there? It'd be like some green screen.
As far as school goes, I think for Southwest High School, I think we're just gonna go actually into the school. We might they might sanitize everything down like the usual.
So you can be a freshman.
I believe
sophomore.
they're going to require masks.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what Lila said too, and
That's what I was doing.
really.
The email I read right before we started was they have different levels.
Okay.
I think they go by the levels that the governor uses, and if they're in green, everybody goes. If they're in orange or red, a certain group of people can computer,
Okay.
Zoom.
Kansas will not be opening their schools until after Labor Day,
Yeah.
and that's in
I
Kansas.
saw that Kansas was pushing theirs back.
And they're slow as it is, so
Yeah.
it's not good for them. It's a slow state. Iowa, I think. We'll see what Iowa does. Nebraska will be the last. I don't know. We're usually.
Yeah, we'll know everything on the 21st.
Okay, LPS protocols will be announced. See, this is a full service show here. We're
right.
letting everybody know. Beth's the teacher. She helps.
Yep.
Mike, Mike, not a teacher.
I just
No.
read emails.
Mike reads his emails. I don't read anything. Max has to go to school. Hayden is a fifth-year senior. No. Thanks. Hayden is a fifth-year senior.
Going strong.
Going strong. This is going to be the year, though.
Yeah, this is it.
Hey, hero band, you flunked? Yeah. No. Yeah. But anyway, so what do you got? What is your schedule look like?
Well, I've got 5 classes, 1 semester. I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy. I mean, the hardest class is probably gonna be AP Calculus. So,
Are you gonna work it towards from the past still? Is that
Yeah.
gonna be your diverse occupation or whatever they used to
Yeah.
call it? Our school, DO. So Hayden's still gonna be working. So at the store. What do we got? What's Robert say?
I'll be like the traffic light on Yorkshire.
At Hamwell. You guys remember that? Oh, you remember it at Hamwell and lunch. You went to Hamwell, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. I didn't get to go because
I do
my
not.
brother and sister went to Hamwell.
I do not recall a traffic light.
I don't know either. But yeah, my brother and sister went there. Shout out to Waverly kids. Frisco said you're a super senior. There you go. Super senior at Hayden Corn. The most famous man on campus.
Really, he's not.
No, it was not senior. Have you ever seen Van Wilder? Very similar. Hayden liked kindergarten. All right, what time is it?
Oh, it is time to say goodnight.
Yeah,
It's time to go get something to eat.
Mike is worn out.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, 8:01.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll be back next week.
Yep.
Hopefully with a little bit more stuff we can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We'll have a bunch of new stuff next week. Bunch of new stuff coming in. So
piles of it.
pile of it.
And hopefully we'll have some display cases to show.
I do believe the store will be about 20% set up by next Wednesday.
You heard it here first, 20%. I got 10%. I'm going
I'd
with
say
10.
20.
Okay.
I'd say
13%?
I gotta go. I gotta go.
I got it. Okay. Well, I like that.
You know, on the 8th day when
Right. There is 8 days in a week.
there it is for me.
8 days a week. So yeah, let's go for it. We'll go for 20% setup. Maybe we'll go all the way across the back with that setup.
Dan will be here tomorrow and he's gonna go down the hill.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and Taylor back too.
Yeah.
From the trip.
Robin back in the house.
Back. Lego Max, back. Our fans here still. Thank you for staying around.
Yep. One live studio audience member.
One live stream. Well, we have to limit the audience.
Right.
So,
Social distance.
social distancing. So
600
only one
feet
member.
apart.
But yeah, that's all we got. I gotta throw on our, closing song. Thanks, Frank Wahlberg. We're still waiting on the Lego Max music that was promised to Lego Max. Not going on the bus. He seriously said he's making, to the max. So,
Don't feel rushed.
no, feel rushed. Let's get it. Being lazy.
Alright, so thanks for tuning in, everyone. We will see everybody next Wednesday, unless you come to the store before that.
Yes, come to the auctions Tuesday night, Waverly